Welcome back to Barre Basics. This is class number 5. I cannot believe it. We're almost through this series. So hopefully you're continuing to build your confidence in barre. And again, why is my music always wild? I don't know what's going on. So today our setup's the same as it always is. You've got your support, you have your mat or your towel, light hand weights optional. I have my shoes. I also have my block and my ball. You could use a little towel, you could use a firm pillow. Any of those things can give you a little bit more oomph today. Okay, it's time for our warm-up. Let's get started. Standing up nice and tall, taking those shoulders up, back, and down. Putting those hands to your hips, and knee lift, and lift. I hope you had a good weekend. So I was telling my folks last week I've been a little under the weather. But there's nothing that makes me feel as good as exercise. So I'm here today. I'm going to give it my best. You might see me struggling. You might see me dropping off, even with shoes. But that's okay. You bring what you have, and you edit or embellish if you need to. Let's swing those arms and swing. Little swing. And again, thinking about standing up nice and tall. So the tendency sometimes is to lean forward. But really thinking about nice and tall forward. 3 of us would be 2 and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and take that right leg back, right arm forward. Here we go. Up and back, up and back. Nice job. Reaching nice and long. Little wobbles are good. That means your balance is working. 2, 1. Go ahead and take it back. Roll that hip under. All right, nice job. Let's switch it up. So taking that left leg back, left arm forward. Here we go. Tap and back. My balance is super off today. This is going to be great because Wednesday's class was ballet inspired. So if you want to try my ballet bar, come on Wednesday and you can watch me wobble even more. Good, me 2 and 1. Go ahead and take it back. Sink down, so you're in the ball now with that foot, rolling the hip under, opening that left hip flexor. Nice job. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop it up. You know what we're doing next. Light weights, go ahead and grab them if you have them. And I'm going to apologize in advance. I was terrible today. Let's go ahead and bring those heels together, toes apart in a nice V position. Soften those knees. Inhale, exhale, roll those shoulders down the back. Go ahead and lift up. We're going to go criss, cross, and open. Criss, cross, and open. Keep going. Make sure your profile, cross, open. So we want to keep the shoulders not rolled back, but what I don't want to see is us leaning too far forward. So we want to roll those shoulders back. Criss, cross, and open. One more this pace, and then we're going to speed it up. Here we go. Criss, cross, open. Criss, cross, open. The shoulders are going to want to creep. So this is a good check-in for you to see how that form is really doing. Criss, cross, open. 2, 1. Just pulsing it up. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. You know these moves. You know the order now. So I'm just going to give you a little more intermediate variation. You could always drop those weights if you need to. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, holding in 4, 3, 2, hold, stay there, or roll up onto those toes, the balls of the feet, and roll it back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Whew, nice job. I'm going to step away from my support. I want you to do the same. We're still in that V. Let's go to that medial shoulder. Take it up, and we're going to draw a little box. So we're going to go forward, up, back, and down. So a tiny square. Back and down. Forward. Now again, what do my shoulders want to do? They want to creep up by my ears. Forward. Doesn't matter if you're on the different side of the box. That's okay. I'm going to turn in profile just so you can see how small this move really is. So I'm going forward, up, back, and down. And when you're doing this box, I want you to think about not going too far back. I know, they're on fire. Feels so good. Keep drawing that box. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Woo! This is killer. Nice job. Go ahead, press it up. Little up, little up, little up, little up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, we can. 4, 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Roll those shoulders up, down, right, and back. Okay, let's work into that middle back. Go ahead, and we're going to kind of take a kind of a straight-on parallel grip. I want you to pull back, 2, out, 2. Now curl up and up, down. Let's do one more time slow. Back, back, out, out, curl up. Single count. Here we go. So we take it back, out, up, and down. Ooh, words are hard. I'm going to turn on profile. So when we go back, those elbows are going straight up, straight back. So straight back and up. So I want those elbows to freeze at your side when you're doing that curl. Now 2 pounds is pretty light for this exercise, so I really want you to think about pulling this weight through water. Back and up. Nice job. Back. We're going to do one more, and then we're just going to pulse it back. Here we go. Just pulse back. Back. And back. And back. Words, music, none of it's coming today. Yes, you can. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it down. Back shoulder. This is going to be a killer. You're going to watch me drop my legs on this one. We're in our lovely little parallel. You're going to hinge, bend, arms come down, shoulders roll in their place, all the way up, and just pulse. Little pulse. So I want those, as you can see, hopefully with my hands, the palms are facing back. Woo! And try to tip those weights so they're truly vertical. If you notice them coming forward, try to keep the heads of the weights straight down and up. That's going to move it into the back shoulder. So I'm going to turn. If you want more, you can just come down a little more. Left, left. Woo! I am on fire. Yes, you can. Drop those weights if you need to. Lift, little lift. Yes, we can. Lift. 8, 7, 6, 5. Holding it. 4, 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my Lord. Roll those shoulders up, down, around the back a few times. And reverse it forward. Back of the arm. We have nice straight arrow arms today. Lift it up. I want you to pull up, hug in. Up and in. So we don't want to think about a down. We just want to think about up, in, up, in. So when we do motions like this for the tricep, sometimes we do full bend extend. Sometimes we do flutters, sometimes we do arrow arms. And that's actually really good because we're working the tricep in different ways. I'm on fire, 2 pounds. They say maybe it looks heavy. No, you don't. 8, 7, 6, 5. There's 4 more. We're going to have a final hold. You can pop up and turn all the way. Hold. Roll the weight in the balls. Let's see if that feels good for you. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 1 inch higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Oh my goodness, set those weights down. Nice job. Take it up each time and every time you come with me. I love it. All right, so we're going to go into our thigh work now. And we're going to start in our wide second, so let's set up for that. Again, you can have that support within reach. Those heels are going to be in line with one another. Your toes are going to be pointed out diagonal. Go ahead and slide down. And let's start with some little pulses down, down. So when you're in this position in wide second, I want you to think about pressing through all 4 points of the foot. What does that actually mean? That means we want to be pressing down with the inside and outside edges of the front and the back. So we want those feet coming back or rolling in. We want them nice and even. Okay, so hold for me. Lift right heel, lift left heel. Nice job. Right. So I'm holding on. That's going to help me think about staying nice and tall. Once you feel like you're there, you can bring your hands to your heart center or to your hips. Nice job. And down. Woo. Up. And down. We're going to speed it up in 2 more. 1 more each side. Up. Down. Single count. So we're just going to truly alternate. So one thing hopefully you notice is my head is more or less staying in place. So I'm not coming way up and down. I want you to think about, sorry I forgot you off in those heels, just freezing instead of bouncing. So I kind of feel like I want to do this, but instead I'm going to put that work on my legs. 4, 3, we're going to reset in 2, and 1. Nice job, stand it up, shake it out. Okay, so think about how that felt. If it felt good for you to roll up into releve, then go ahead and do this next set. Try it on releve. You can always come back down and stand flat. But if it didn't feel good, if it felt good, pop it up. If it didn't feel good, stay flat. So if you're going to pop it up with me, again, walk those feet in. We want to be in good alignment. Go ahead and pop those feet. You can see I don't want that leg sickling. I want it nice and strong. Down, up, down an inch. Up an inch. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You're going to just feel like really deep in the quads. I do. Okay, now we're going to do something new. I want you to keep pulsing up and down for me. We're going to shimmy right and center. Left. Join me now if you'd like. Shimmy right and center. Ooh. Left. Now you can be doing this with a flat foot. I want you to check those heels for me. If you're elevated, your heels come down, pop them back up. Or again, if you're kind of intermediate in your elevate, you're still learning, maybe you do some up and some down. Hold, press those thighs, just back, back, back. And see, I want to do that bounce, but I'm going to put it all in my legs. Yes, we can. 8, 7, coming up to that final hold in 4, 3, 2, and hold it. Shake, let it change. 8, 7, 1 inch lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it off. Oh, I hope you saw me shaking side to side for me. Okay, we're going to come and do our next 2 exercises in V. So let's go ahead and step into high V. So here's our low V. We're going to pick up those feet, walk them into that cheesecake slice. Just a reminder, if V ever hurts you, you can always go into parallel and just do the same motion. But for now, raise up into elevate, slide down the imaginary wall into the fire. So come down until you feel it. Give me down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Now, if you haven't watched my tip on spine position, I believe it was from week 3, I would really recommend you watch that one. Because we're going to do some tucking next. But I think there's a lot of misunderstandings about the tuck. So listen really carefully to my cues on our tucking. But if you're more curious about spine position, go and watch that video. I think it's 6 minutes. And I'll show you the tuck, the untuck, and then neutral in every position. And sometimes I can't talk and move. Here we go, 4. And 3 most of the time. 2. 1. Stand it up, set it down. Okay, shake it. Okay, we're going to keep that same V position. So kind of walk it out for a second and then come back to V. I'm going to just turn on profile so you can see my back as I'm tucking and untucking. So now into my support and back in that high V. Up I come up with me. Go ahead and slide down. So this is the neutral spine. You can see the curve of the low back. So as a reminder, that's my tuck and that's a release. So I want you to do a little tuck with me. tuck and release. So we're just rolling the pelvis under and release. Where should you be feeling this? This is going to get into your high quad and your hip flexor. Woo. And when you come to our intermediate classes, we're going to do a very difficult version of this called water ski. Okay, we've got 4 more that I'm going to reset and do it again. 4, and back. 3, and back. 2, I'm so sweaty. Okay. 1, and back. Okay, let's reset. I was feeling my heels drop there for a second. So another reset, if you're just dying, go ahead and just do a quick little quad stretch. I feel like I'm dying right now. So it's not just you. You have a shirt that says, everything hurts when I'm dying. Okay, we're gonna do that again. If you are not feeling it, slide down that wall and then we'll see how much we all feel together. Okay, we're in our high V. Up we come. We just have 8 more. Slide it down. Here we go. Tuck hips under. And back. So as you notice when I'm tucking the hips under, that lumbar spine is flattened. And as I shared in my video, there are some methods, Pure Barre is one, that teach a lot in a tuck. And the tuck's not bad. It's also just not the way our spine is naturally positioned. So we don't want to live in that tuck. The tuck release is actually okay. And back last time, make it your best tuck. And back, stand it up. Okay, we're going to polish with low V. So go ahead and step that nice wide V, what we think more of this first position in ballet. Up we come into our kitten heels. So the heels are not going to be as high. Go ahead and just come down a little bit. We're going to go down to 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Now your challenge, as we do this together for a minute, is really to keep that motion as nice and controlled and slow as you can. So you go the range of motion that feels good to you. Down. Oh my word, I'm shaking. And up. And again, just as changing the motions that I was talking about, triceps change things. Ooh, changing the count changes things in fabric. Nice job. And up. Check your alignment. Ears over shoulders, hips over heels. Sometimes you might want to cheat and lean forward, because where does that put it? That puts it in the glutes, but we're not going to do that. We've got 2 more. Down, down, and up, up. Okay, let's make our best one this last one. Down, down, and up, up, up. Drop this. Oh my word, let's stretch it out. That was tough, tough, tough. You do not need fancy moves to get a great workout. There's lots of fancy moves in other classes, but you don't need them. Just simple, basic moves are going to tone you up just fine. All right, let's switch that out. See how my balance is today. Inhale, exhale, carry up seat work next. We have, go ahead, grab a drink if you need one. We have my favorite seat work exercise today. We're going to start with seesaw. Not my favorite, but a good way to get us warmed up. All right, so let's go ahead and turn inward forward. And that right leg is going to be our mover. That left leg is going to be our standing leg. So let's go ahead and extend that right leg. Soften left knee, weight goes back, down, 2 pulses, up, up, pulse, pulse, down, down, pulse, and pulse, up, up. Now we're going to seesaw. Hopefully you can see my body's in that nice line, and up. I'm telling y'all, today I cannot count, and I'm not wearing that shirt. That's true. So it doesn't matter if you're off my count. That's okay. You're just going down and down, pulse and pulse, up and up. Anything that's an 8 count move is great. Down and down, pulse and pulse, up, up, pulse, pulse. Just keeping that glute alive. And this is our last one. and pulse, and pulse. Nice job. Go ahead and switch it out. So now that right leg standing, weights over the heel, left leg's coming back, bend that standing knee. Here we go. We take it down and down. Pulse, pulse, up, pulse, and pulse. Now that you've gotten used to a lot of these moves, I want you to think about engaging more of your body as you're doing this. So by really pointing all the way through that foot, you can get those shins and that quad really alive in a way that we don't if we have dead foot. So no dead foot, please. You can also think more about your alignment as you get more familiar with those moves, making sure, is my hip coming out or is it pointing straight ahead like I want it to be? Nice job. Down, pulse. We got just one more set. Up and up, pulse. Down and down, pulse and pulse. Nice job. We're going to come all the way down to the mat, and we're going to do float over on the floor. 100% my favorite glute workout in basics. So if you have your ball, your block, or rolled up bath towel, we're going to use that for the second part of the set, so just have it handy. I'm going to use my ball today, and I'm just going to put it right there so it's ready to go. Going to come all the way down onto those forearms for me. So my shoulders are over elbows. My knees are underneath my hips. Let's extend that right leg out, engage the glute, and just lift. Just lift, little lift. So this is a good time for us to check in with our body to make sure that we're not compensating, we're not dumping weight into that low back. So how would I know you were dumping weight into your low back? So one thing I might see is you're kicking a lot farther. It's just a teeny tiny move. That's all I want to see from you. If this position in your forearms is not comfortable, this is what I prefer you do. You can also come all the way up onto your palms. The reason I put you on your forearms is that it's easier to engage the back when we're up, because look at the shape of my back. If I'm down the forearms, it's harder. Let's do flutter. Bend press. Bend press. So it's just a little bend press at the knee. Bend press. Bend press. Nice job. Little bend press. Bend press. Woo! Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, switch it up. That left leg comes back, pressing down to those forearms, engaging that glute and lift. Little lift, little lift. Now that you know what you're doing, you don't need to look at me. Keep your gaze about 6 inches in front of your hands. Little lift. Turn that thigh bone down for me. Little lift. Glute. It's all in your glute. You're pressing down to the shin on that same side. That's going to give you more stability. You can also think about zipping up that core. Time to flutter. Bend press. Bend press. Bend press. You're reaching that foot longer every time. Bend press. Bend press. Bend press. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Okay, we've got that ball, that block, that towel. You're going to go ahead and put that behind the right leg. And you're going to give it a nice squeeze for me. Go ahead and lift that leg up. And we're just going to press up and up, up, up. Now, what is your hip going to want to do? It's going to want to turn out, but I want you to keep that quad facing down to the floor. Nice job. Little up, little up, little up. Pull the heel in. And I really want you to try to pop that ball to break that block. Little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. Nice job. 8, 7, 6 to a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, hamstring. We missed you. Other side. All right. Get that ball secured. Half of the battle is picking shorts or leggings that are going to let you keep that ball there. This is not the carrot, not me. Let's take that leg up and lift. Little lift. So flexing that foot and being about just pressing it up towards the ceiling. This is truly where a mirror or something comes in handy so you can check your form. I can't tell you how many times I thought, that feels right. And when I looked at it and I thought, that's not right. So good way to learn about what works for you. Pull that heel into the glute, in. This is really going to activate that hamstring. Woo! Pull in, In, be strong. Yes, you can. This is our last glute exercise. You got this. Pull it in for 8, 7, 6. Hold it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ah! Let's go ahead, set that ball, that block, that towel, that pillow aside. Woo! Yes. We're going to do figure 4 on the floor today, which is basically just a triangle. So take that right leg long, go ahead and cross the left ankle to right knee, and you just bring that foot up. The tendency is to collapse, but I want you to think about opening that chest up towards the sky, or the ceiling in our case. Inhale, exhale. And we've done triangle before. This is a modified version. If you're feeling that stretch in the glute and I'm ready to stay here, if you need more, you can go ahead and drop chin on top of chin. But just a reminder, if your leg is way up here, just go back to modified. It's not about being in full or modified. Last week, I was filming a tutorial on splits, and let me tell you, my figure 4 was not like this. Let's go ahead and switch it out. Some days you're flexible, some days you're not. So now, left leg is long, right ankle is crossed. Pull that heel in, sit up nice and tall, opening up through the chest. We have some fun floor work today. Be scared when your bar teacher says it's fun. No, it's fun. The great thing is now you all know. Go ahead and drop in a triangle. If that feels good to you. You all know what we're doing, so it's just variations on the same exercises. That's what I love about basics, is it's just going to help you feel more confident, and then doing those things you know what we're doing, and that's the foundation you need for all your Barre Basics classes. Okay, let's unwind, maybe grab a drink, and then it's time for floor work. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so let's go ahead and come down. We're going to start in Superman. Just a reminder, my pre-postnatal ladies, this is time for you to go over to that workout because we're now going to be in core work. All right, we're going to come all the way down onto the belly for Superman. Legs are going to be out at a nice mat like distance. You can stack hand on top of hand, rest by hand, or you can come with me into cactus arms. We're going to do up 2, down 2, we've done this before, and then we're just going to end with some pulses. Let's drop that head. Here we go. We take it up and up, down and down, up, down and down. Now, if you're feeling stronger, you can lift up a little bit higher, but keep that gaze down. Give me 4, and down, 3, nice, strong back, 2, on this next one, we're just going to hold it up, 1, and hold the top little pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, teeny tiny pulses, 8, 7, keep those elbows up, 4, 3, 2, and 1, go down and down. Press back for me in the child's pose, and slide toes together, sit on that. Woo! All right, you know exactly what's coming next. It's time for push-ups. So hopefully you're joining me on your knees. It's going to be a tricky one today. We're going to have to fight together. Nice wide circus hands. Roll up onto those kneecaps. Off of the kneecap and the fleshy part of the knee. So we're going to go down and down. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up and up. Down, down, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, press up and up. Now remember, you're down for 2, could be press up. I can't talk and count. Do you have that problem too? Is it just me? Hold, up, and up. So remember, you can just go down, down here, and hold. So all I'm trying to say is that your range of motion, and hold, and up. Go ahead, inhale, exhale, we're just going to come down and hold. Down to your low point, down, 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 way to the chest, 8, 7, 6, I'm vibrating, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, mini child's pose. So hopefully you know this by now, but my down down does not have to be your down down. You take that range of motion that works for you. If you're going down an inch, that's great, as long as you've got great form. If you feel my head drop there, I was probably going too low. Okay, forearm plank, here we go. So grasping those hands together, shifting that weight forward, shoulders underneath the elbows. So you can do here in modified. Modified is great. Let's just start modifying. Thinking about bracing that core. Let's tuck those toes. We're going to dip right knee and left knee. So it's almost like you're walking. And since we're in elbow plank, the booty's going to come up a little bit. I don't want the booty up here. So I want the booty, again, it's got to be up a little bit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Okay, we're going to do a new version of forearm plank we haven't done yet called hip dips. I'm going to recommend we try it on our knees, but if you want to pop it up in your toes, you can do that too. So let's come back to that forearm plank. And for the hip dip, I'm just going to dip right hip down, center, left hip down, and center. So I'm trying as best as I can to maintain that shape of my body as I dip and come up. Dip and up. So this is a nice slow pace. Another reason we're doing it slow is that sometimes I notice when people speed it up, they're just all over the place. So you can also do this up on the toes. This is super tough. I might get one more. Woo! Dip. I want you to do 4 more for me. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then 1 more. And 1 more. Go ahead and give me a little release. Sit it back. Woo. All right, let's go ahead and set it up. And let's swing it around because it's time for reverse push-ups. Reverse push-ups aren't a master, still one of my favorites. So it seems the feet are going to come together. We're sitting up nice and tall. Those arms are going to come out and behind. Thumbs are facing forward. Fingers towards the side of the room. Remember, you could always stay on the booty and just bend and press. Or up we come, lift. Shift that weight back. Lift those heels. Little down, down, and down. Little teeny tiny down. Now what do we want to do? We want to collapse. But we're not going to. We're going to put it in this triceps down. Down, down, down. Lift again. 8, 7. Relax your face. For 4, 3, 2. Now we're just going to pulse it up, 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 up. Don't lock out those elbows. Keep it soft. Again, it's a tiny movement. That's what I love about bar. It's little teeny tiny movements. Up, up. Yes, we can. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Core is tight. 3, 2, and we're going to sit it down. Oh my word, let's stretch it out. Let's do a little wrist stretch. I'm feeling it in my wrist. Try to listen to my body. So if I feel it, I wonder if you're feeling it too. So I'm just grabbing 4 fingers of this hand, giving a little stretch. To the other side too. And you know what? Let's also give the wrists a little roll, just in each direction. You can also clasp them together and do this weird thing. Never feel like, looks like I know what I'm doing. That stretch. Okay, let's go ahead and do our upper body stretch. Starting with that shoulder, bringing it across. And maybe taking that gaze out over your shoulder if it feels good. And let's take that same arm up, walk it down the back for the tricep. If you can see open, I'm tucking my chin. If you want to stretch in the upper back, you can just start to look up a little bit and you'll feel that in the upper thoracic spine. I'm curious, I'm working on another stretching video with the other shoulder. So if there are particular areas, I know I did one on glutes and hips. So if there are any particular areas you just can't seem to stretch, Leave me a comment, let me know, send me a note. Because I find all these little stretching hacks have been so helpful to me. Because I don't know about you, but nobody really ever taught me how to stretch, so I kind of figured it out on my own. Go ahead and release. I'm going to turn on profile. We're going to do that chest stretch. Again, even if you're sitting all the way down on your booty, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders go up, down, and back. Again, you've got that imaginary beach ball. Clasp the hands, start to straighten the heels when the hands come together. And this is all progressive. So if you feel that, stop or lift and look up. And release. Let's do a quick little neck stretch. So dropping right ear to right shoulder. I'm putting no weight with this hand. So think about chin going up. Pop your head up other side. A lot of times I see people really mashing on their necks or their heads. Your head has enough weight to stretch the neck. So again, that's why I say, like, think about tipping the chin up, not pulling the head down. It'll help your head back up. Okay, it's core time. I am really excited about core today. When am I not excited about core? You can have the ball as an optional add-on. This will not be good for your block. So block towel, anything like that aside, this is only going to be for Pilates ball or flat. We're going to come all the way down. We're going to do curl, which I know you love to hate. We're going to do it from bottoms up. So what does that mean? So our feet are going to be flat on the floor, about parallel hips distance. My shoulders are nice and wide. So instead of rolling top down, I'm going to roll bottoms up. So I'm going to take my arms up. I'm going to exhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to pull belly to spine, contract those abs, and I'm just going to roll up and lift, little lift, little lift. So you can hold on. Remember those chicken arms we did? So I'm thinking up and over, up and over, up and over. Or you can take those hands off, and then your gaze can be forward, or your gaze can be up. If you have neck problems, you have permission to put a hand behind the neck. Up, up. Woo! This is killer. Yes, you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down, roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. Okay, go ahead and give me a little shimmy side to side with your hips. And we're going to do that again. All right. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale, roll up and over. Again, you can hold on and lift. Little lift. Again, we're thinking about coming up and over, up and over, up and over, and stop. Again, if you want to put your hands or hand behind head, that's fine. But I really don't want you to compensate by pulling on that head, because the work is in the abs. Up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, 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 down. Okay. You've got that Pilates ball. So you're going to put that under the sacrum. So again, the diamond-shaped joint in the low back. It is not your booty. Some people ask me, is that your booty? No, that is not your booty. Okay, so go ahead and give it a little settle. A little settle. Nice job. So I want you to go ahead and bring those legs into tabletop for me. And then we're going to open them into the shape. Out and out. Pull in and in. Out and out. We've done this one before. I call these diamonds. Because if you look at your legs, as they come open, it's going to form a diamond. Now, if you need something easier, you're going to go more straight up. And for harder, you're going to come down more. Woo! In and in. Out. And in. Woo! Out. And in. Nice job. Take it out. And in. Oh, so much stabilizing work in that core. So my arms are here at a 45. If you want more, especially if you're flat on the floor, you can bring those arms down your sides by the booty, or you can fold them in half. That just gives you less contact point with the ground. I'm on the ball, so I'm going to say this 45 and in. How many more? Out and in. Just 2 more. Take it out and in last time. Out and in. Oh my goodness. Put those legs down for a second. Rock side to side. We're going to be shimmy from the Pilates ball. I'm telling you, Pilates ball is magic. Magically awful. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come back and create that same shape. And now we're just going to lift that shape down and down, up and up. So you notice there's a pretty small range of motion. This is a lot of core work. So I want you to protect your back. Down and up, up, down and down, up and wow. Down, outer hips too. Is anybody else feeling their outer hips? Inner thighs, and up. Last time, down and up. Oh my word, okay, set it down. Take that ball out if you had it. Let's finish with bridge. Woo. So the legs are gonna be nice, hips distance. We're gonna go ahead, inhale, exhale. We're just gonna lift up, and now we're gonna pulse, just pulse. So again, strong core, nice line from shoulder to knee. Those glutes are squeezing up, up. I don't want to see saggy booties. You're squeezing it up. Yes, we can. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Woo! We're gonna pulse it out today because why not? Give me 8, 7, 6. Hold it at 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. You can stay there, or you can walk those feet a little closer together. Extend one leg up, and lift for 8, 7, 6. Toes straight to the ceiling for it. 3, 2, and 1. Replace that leg. Again, you can do your regular two-legged pulse. Other leg straight up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go down, 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 down. Give me a hug in. Hug into the chest. Do some little circles. I'm going to get our cool down music in. I may have been previewing some of our intermediate moves. So if you were like, wow, that felt hard, I got to get you ready for intermediate. Oh, so go ahead and roll up to a seat for me. And let's start today in our cobbler. We just working into those outer hips and our thighs. So taking those feet, opening them like a book. So next week will be our last Barre Basics class. And I'm going to do a bonus kind of transitions class from basics to intermediate. So it's not really a week 7, it's kind of just a bonus. So after next week's class, the Monday following, so next week would be the 17th, so we get the 24th, with an hour-long intermediate class. So if you'd like to see just what a regular intermediate class looks like, go ahead and come on to Straddle. Mark your calendars. I'll get it up on the channel soon so you can know when and where to join. But this will just be a class. You'll recognize some of these moves. It'll be a little higher level. It'll also be 15 minutes longer. All the intermediate classes are 60 minutes. So you'll get a little teaser kind of in between the two, hoping to whet your appetite to come to our regular classes. All right, go ahead and walk it up. Help your legs close. Let's go into enabler. Just sitting up nice and tall. You're going to be this on profile today. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. Left leg long, right leg crosses. And what I want you to think about pulling this knee to the shoulder. What I don't want us to do is to collapse on that leg. So sitting up nice and tall, opening up this whole side. And if this feels good, you can maintain this. You can wrap that left knee around right side, and you can sit nice and tall into this. So as we roll into fall, I'd love your feedback on what types of classes you like. I'm debating whether I should keep Monday and Wednesdays or do Monday or Wednesdays. I honestly, like many of us, did not think this would be lasting as long as it has. So trying to balance the work thing with the bar thing. So if you have a preference, Monday or Wednesdays, please let me know. I do really care about y'all and making sure that you can come to class. Let's switch it out. And I do not plan on teaching 2 classes a week for 5 months now. So again, sit up nice and tall in the spine, opposite knee, The opposite shoulder. This is my tight side, so you can see my foot wants to float. Don't let it. If you need to hold a little more loosely, then you hold a little more loosely. And again, if this feels good and you're feeling that stretch, and the outer glutes stay, or you can wrap that arm and look. That doesn't feel good for me today, so I'm going to stay here. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's go ahead and take our legs nice and long. Once you're in that position, I want you to lift the sit bone back and back, just to help you. If you're really tight in the back of your legs, you can bend your knees a little bit, but as much as you can, I want to keep those legs straight. I want to inhale up and exhale those arms down, but nice straight spine. Walking, pulling that chest through. I feel like I should get a shirt that says pull your chest through. So feeling this in the outer panel of the outer side panels of the body, also in the hamstrings. And now go ahead, inhale, exhale, round, drop the head. And roll up. One more stretch I'm going to show you one we haven't done yet. Super quick for the calves. I know most of you probably know the straight-legged calf stretch. That never has worked for me. So this is the calf stretch that I prefer. So you're going to go ahead and come onto your feet. Heels. Lift those heels high as the booty comes down. And then start to drop those heels towards the floor. This is similar to a stretch you could do on a step, where we're dropping the heels off. As your calves get more flexible, mine are pretty mobile, you can even drop the heels all the way down. Now that might provide some discomfort in your shins, so if that's the case, you can just pop them up a little bit higher. You can always do that straight-legged stretch. I just don't find it to be super effective. Here, we're going to come up to standing, so plant your hands, and you're slowly going to straighten your legs, and as you straighten your legs, the head's just going to come forward. So we're coming into your version of a forward fold. Knees do not need to be straight. You can keep the knees nice and bent, or you can straighten. Inhale, exhale. Just let all the tension melt out your head. And I want you to bend your knees. Roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time, head coming last. Nice and slow. Shoulders go up, back, and down. Let's take those arms, inhale them all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining Barre Basics number 5. Next week we'll be back with class 6. It's the last formal class in the series, and that little bonus 7 class will be coming a week after that. Also hope to see you later this week, either for our Friday challenge or for our Wednesdays intermediate to advanced ballet bar class. Thanks everyone. Be safe, be well. Bye.